bring the total case count in the city of Houston to 2,456. And the total number of deaths has increased to 29. That's an increase by 3. The 3 new deaths today include a Hispanic female in her 80s with underlying health conditions who passed away on April 1st, 2020. A black male in his 80s with underlying health conditions who passed away on March 31st. And a white male in his 60s with underlying health conditions who passed away on April 11th. That brings the total people who have died as a result of COVID-19 to 29. And again, we're reporting 125 new cases. We're going to be expecting more as the amount of testing continues to grow to take place within our city. Note that the earlier deaths were identified through matching information with death certificate data. The hospitals are reporting them to us, and so we're trying to provide these counts to you in as early as possible. The more recent death was a death at home, and the city worked with the medical examiner's office to get the decedent tested at the Houston Health Department lab. At this point in time, let me call on Dr. Purse to add to anything that I'm
providing us with that information. And again, today we have a number of deaths. Each one of those is tragic, and we wish that they were prevented. But the only way we can prevent future deaths is for each of us to wear your mask, wash your hands frequently, social distance. And again, our partners in the hospitals have done a great job of learning how to manage their processes so that we remain under the capacity of the hospitals, which is important. And they are improving greatly in their reporting of information to us. And so, as the mayor points out, that with the exception of the one case where we're working with the medical examiner, the timeliness of the death reports are getting much better. And that's going to help us get accurate information to make strategic decisions as we move forward. Thank you.
A guest from Hyundai Motor America. Hyundai Motor America, I'm pleased to say, selected Houston and the 18th Congressional District as the recipient of the Hyundai Hope on Wheels COVID-19 drive-through test grant. The grant is being gifted to the Houston Health Foundation, which is the city of Houston, which supports the work of the Houston Health Department. This donation consists of $100,000 and $10,000 for expanded testing throughout Houston and Harris County. And this grant will allow us to work with a variety of community-based organizations to further that goal. It is imperative that we expand into neighborhoods, and I thank Dr. Ferron and his entire team for also the testing that they have been doing on 2 locations on Tidwell, and then just recently setting up the testing site at Cullen Middle School done in collaboration with Congresswoman Sheila Jackson.
As the mayor has indicated, testing. As we are standing here today, there are people in hospitals who are deadly sick with COVID-19. This morning, a constituent sent the story of 2 senior citizens who were doing well and went to a store, and one developed COVID-19 and died, and soon after, the other developed COVID-19 and died. It is likely that those individuals were not tested. And as we have seen individuals in hospitals, Mayor, they're not tested. So I want to turn to thank this mayor for his leadership and champions. And though we know that COVID-19 travels, it is contagious. Houston's name has been listed as a city to watch. We have a great watchman who is standing and working with us, that while the numbers today seem favorable to slowing the spread, we must continue to be vigilant. They can change instantly. And the city and county are very aware of that, and I thank them for the stay-at-home order, for the social distancing, and the wearing of coverings. In the fight against pediatric cancer, that Hyundai would take note of the $1,000. And they are looking to be the company that reinforces, and many of them may have not been tested. I'm very glad to be working very hard to expand testing in the Harris County Jail, to be able to receive this gift and to bring it to this community. As we have put in CARES Act, $5 million for Harris County and $2 million, we stand here today. that are in hospital.
Name, Mr. Zafar Brooks, Director of Corporate Social Responsibility and Head of Diversity and Inclusion for Hyundai. In his honor, we shall accept this award.
We will thank him. Now we're going to give the check then. You'll get. As I do that, let me acknowledge Mr. Steve Williams, Dr. Purse for their leadership, and of course, a very able head of the Houston Health Foundation, Robin. But this is to the Houston Health Foundation, and testing. We're saving lives.
Thank you, Congresswoman.
Thank you, Zafar.